Welcome back to the basics of Redistic Math, where we talked about addition and subtraction. Now we're going to talk about multiplication and division. So we're going to start with multiplication and then we're going to go on to division. We're going to start with 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is going to equal to 2 and 2. Because this is saying there is this 2 here represents how many of these there are in existence. So we got 1 and 2, which means there's 2 of them in existence. So, because there is 2 in existence, the answer would be 2 and 2. Now, something we need to understand is when it says multiply here, we do not add them together. It's just multiplying. So the answer is going to be 2, 2, not 22. It is 2, 2. Unless said otherwise, we do not add them together. We just keep them like this. All right. The next problem is going to be 20.6 times 3, which will equal to 20.6, 20.6, and 20.6. That's 1, 2, and 3 of these in existence. We're going to do one more. And yes, the decimal does still count because it's the whole number, not just this one, and this one separate. We will be talking about separate divisions in the more advanced section of this lecture, but that's a conversation for another time. All right. Negative 15 times 2. This will just be negative 15 and negative 15. There's 2 negative 15s in existence. Unless, however, you when you get into the more advanced parts of this, you realize that these are non-existent, but that's a whole another thing. All right. Now we're going to get into division. Division can be a little bit complicated, but I'll simplify it. We'll start with 103 divided by 2. We cut this whole number into 2. 1, 2. And the answer will be 1, 0, and 3. So this can be a little bit difficult to understand. Let's try 23 divided by 1. We put 1 strike here. And this will separate the 2. And the answer ends up being 2 and 3. So to think about it as the opposite of what addition does. So we know how if we do 2 plus 3, that equals 23. 2 23 divided by 1 equals 2, 3, because it separates the two. It separates the two from each other. It divides the two. We're going to do one more. 23.6 divided by 2. Here and here. That leaves us with 2, 3, and 0.6. And there you go. So that was multiplication and division. So we have completed the basics of redistic math, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start into the more advanced section, we're going to be doing some word problems with what we all learned. And after that, we'll be talking about more advanced things, like when we combine symbols. Like one symbol we're going to be talking about, which might be the first one we talk about actually, is multi-addition. And what multi-addition does. So this is multi-addition. We're going to be talking about this. And basically what it does is, remember how earlier I said in multiplication it did not say to add? Well, this does say multiply and add it together. And we're going to be talking about that more in detail. But for now, that's going to be it. Next time, we're going to be talking about word problems, and we're going to be solving them using what we know about the basics of redistic math. And we're going to go from there. All right. Goodbye.